Hey everybody, Future Airvale here. So it looks like I actually recorded two episode 55s, and rather than mess up the whole numbering system I have, I'm going to go ahead and just put both of them together into one large episode. So if you're wondering why this one is like an hour long, that's why. But it's a fun episode. Hopefully you guys enjoy this two-parter. Hello friends, welcome back. We are still on the Scalia Arcana questline. We have now cleared Aod. Let's head back to Issa and report our victory. And of course we can only quick travel from the world map, so that's what we'll do. And I was about to say it looks like there's at least one other quest to do here, but I think that's just the turn in the badge thing, which I did not look up, so I'll have to do that maybe after this episode. Is the guy we're talking to outside? He is. Oh, that's
yes,
convenient.
welcome. It was Nuala Ignis who stirred the magics of Aod. At least now we may restore the balance of the ruin before the rest of Dalentarth is engulfed in flames. What is this? You caught her crafting this, you say? Remarkable. Just utterly remarkable.
So, remark on it. Adept Ingus was possessed.
That might explain her behavior. Breaching the seals of Aod should have been far beyond her capacity. Not to mention whatever this is, I have never seen the like. It is as if the element of fire were given physical form. You have done well. I have another assignment for you when you are ready. In the meantime, I shall be studying this sunstone.
What's my next assignment?
Adept Fell recently began investigating some disappearances in Melaglia. I haven't heard from her in some time.
Uh-oh.
I want you to go to Melaglia in the plains of Erethel. A member of our order will meet you on your way there to give more information. Do not keep your contact waiting. And when you've sorted the business with Lerkara out, meet me at the Rathir chapter house.
Alright, sounds like a plan. So we'll be going to the
Where
plains of
did I put
Erethel
my
and
quill?
the city of Rathir in the near future. Let me just check the world map again. So, okay. Meet our contact here. And Rathir is all the way over there. So I guess there's only like maybe one faction quest, or like one big faction quest per zone. That's what it seems to be at any rate, but we'll see how that progresses moving forward. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 areas to go. How many have we done so far? 8. It seems like a lot more than that, but only 8. I guess 9 if you include Yisa, but then 10 if you include Rathir. So anyway, a lot to see in the plains of Erethel. I'm excited for some different scenery. Are there any other quests we need to do in Dalentarth before we move on? The 2 faction quests are beyond. I think the main quest, yep, that's beyond. And we do have this one, but I think this is also like all over the place, right? Yep, alright. Well, in that case, let's travel back to Lorca Rain, which is sort of the eastmost area we've been to, and then we'll head even further east. New area, very exciting. We still have our greatsword for a bit and our staff, right? Yeah. Oh no, more trolls? Is that what these guys are? Let's try to avoid them if we can, although I'm not sure we'll be able to. Okay. Let's summon Axie, or try to. Do we get him? Ah, too many of these guys. Okay, let's do this. I need them to stop. Oh. Watch out, watch out. Trying to... Oh, got him but didn't get that guy. Alright, this would be nice if I could get a second. It's like I hit one and the other one's hitting me. Okay, there we go. Watch out. Ah! Got some health back there from one of our buffs. try to get that wolf out, because I can't do anything unless I have either him dead or if I have relentless assault going, which I don't at the moment. New quest. Okay. What is the Unquiet Bride? Are you... Oh. That's the quest we've been on. Okay. And this is just another one of those little statues. So I need to head basically right the way I'm pointing. Let's grab this Black Ahash. Maybe I'll use my staff next time and something is chasing us. Oh no. Only one on its own, that's interesting. I wonder if they resist magic. Seems to not be doing a ton of damage. And, oh, almost level 18, that's cool. Alright. Easily dispatched. Tried to grab some Scarwood tree, but no reagents found. Here we go, brand new area. So all the enemies should scale to our level unless we're already beyond the max level, which we might be, because I think there's 40 levels in the base game. We're almost level 18. So with like 5 giant regions, I feel like we're probably already over leveled. Well, I like the look of this already. It's definitely different than Dalentar. It's also very medieval, but a little more like classically medieval, I guess, or like traditional medieval. And we just pass a bunch of hidden areas. But I am liking how much Black Ahash grows here. Hopefully that's common throughout all the plains. And flowers in general, it looks like. But I'm sure you guys aren't trying to watch me pick flowers all day. It'd be cool if there were like new enemies here too. I'm not sure how many there will be. What was that? Oh, it's a grave. Which one is the one I can look at? This one. The writing on this grave was eroded with time. Sister to our smith, sister to us all.
They were the harbingers of the fall, these children of dust. And they lit the forest with their fires, and then split it with their blades. We crept back, shapeless in the darkness, silent in the trees. But shadows are few in this age of mortals. The light beckons.
So it looks like this is a village up ahead, which is awesome, because our inventory is full. There's also a shrine. Here it is. Altar of Belen. So it seems like they have the same gods.
Hail, Wanderer. Would you spare a moment? I have a favor to ask you.
Maybe he needs the shirt off my back. What can I do for you?
In appearances, perhaps. I'm just an alpha that needs your help. I have a few belongings to sell, and unfortunately, I've done little to endear myself to Ayten's folk. Will you sell them in my stead? The arrangement is simple. I give you an item, and you sell it. I take a cut, you keep the profit. And will repeat until I have nothing to sell. Understand?
I suppose so, as long as I don't have to give like a down payment. Not really sure what I have to lose here. So, sure.
I thought you had the look of a trader about you. I have several items for you to sell. If you prefer, you could just buy them all now from me and sell them later.
This seems like a scam. Just give me the first item.
As you wish. The items are in acceptable condition, if nothing else, but they might stand a little polish here and there. Take my silverware, for example. Is somewhat tarnished, but Ban Ron could use the metal. If you melted it down, he'd likely pay more for it.
Interesting. So where do I melt it down?
I want you to sell it. Ban Ron, the local smithy, will have use for the silver, I'm sure. If you process the silver down to a raw form, he might pay more for it.
So again, I'm assuming this is at like a smithing station, but I also assume that with the other quests, and seem to be wrong. So he mentioned he was not coming off well to Ayten's people. So who is Ayten?
It was not always the empty place you see now.
Oh, the town.
But it has become little more than a stopping point between Dalentarth and Rathir for travelers.
What are the Wolds?
This used to be a peaceful place full of farmlands. It is still a quiet place, but now the freemen are lurking around just looking to murder and thieve.
My brain that read that as Fremen from Dune for a second. Alright, goodbye, Redifer. We'll enter that one for now. But first, let's find a shop to sell some stuff. And we are so close to level 18.
Greetings. Enjoy your stay in Ayten?
Thank you. Seems like a nice little town. This kind of seems like it would be like the first area of a game where you kind of get like the traditional medieval setting before venturing off into the wilderness. But I do like that they kind of let you explore the woods first. Then looks like we have like desert and I don't know if this is like a swampy area, probably. It looks like it. And then like this mountainous crystal wasteland. Okay, looks like there is a merchant in this building. So let's head in here. I was about to say, I guarantee you the inside's going to look very similar to the other buildings
customer?
inside.
For a minute I thought the damn Freeman had fancied to rob me. Welcome. I offer some alchemical items if you are interested.
I might be, for the right price. Really, I just want to sell things though. So let's sell the junk first, which is 2 items. Alright, so I don't think we really need any of this. I want to make sure I don't sell our longsword, which is the one I have right here. Let's sell the longbow. And we're not going to sell the chakrams, because those are also pretty good. And I assume I've already looked through all these. I guess there are some I could give upgrades to, but let's wait until we hopefully find better armor. This is a finesse piece of armor. This is a finesse set of gloves. I think our House of Ballads is... Oh, it's not better, but it has better upgrades, it looks like. Yeah, I'll stick with it for now. At some point it'll become obsolete, but that day is not yet. This talisman. Oh, that's also a shield. Interesting. Yeah, I'll stick with the one I have now, though. Actually, did I want this Gauntlets of Fire Hindrance? Well, I don't think... We'll get better ones later, I'm sure. Okay, all kinds of rings. Let me just sell the rest of these off screen so I don't spend all day at the store here. Tell me about Ayten.
If not for the slim flow of traffic between Rathir and Dalentarth, it would likely not exist anymore. It's been worse since the war. In a few decades, we'll probably be like Talarain, completely ruined.
That's a shame. Tell me about the Freemen.
Ruffians and bandits. They're scattered all over the wolds. It's dangerous wandering outside of town.
I'm sure we'll encounter them soon enough. Who is Sigra Thorin? Oh, his wife, maybe?
My wife and
Yeah.
assistant. She helps me run the shop, although sometimes she creates more problems than she fixes.
Tell me about the Wolds.
It's quiet here, and I can appreciate that. But as the days pass and travelers grow scarcer, it becomes ever more difficult to make a living out here.
Well, maybe if we take care of some of these bandits.
Very
I
well.
wanted to... Oh, not like that.
If you're heading east to the ruins of
I
Talarain,
wanted to see what he had to sell. So lots of potions. Could always buy some healing potions, but I think I have enough to make some, at least for now. I will buy some of the more common ingredients here. I mean, I'll just buy all of them if they're not too expensive. Because you never know what I'll use them for, and might as well buy them while I'm here, because otherwise I will not remember where these were. So there are some recipes, but I kind of like figuring those out on my own. So
or heading to the warfront. I see. Very well.
all right, that's all for now. But let's. Do I have more sage crafting? I think I do, right? Yeah, I have a ton of sage crafting, so I could make some really good potions actually. All right, let's talk to his wife, and then we'll do some crafting. And she seems to be a quest giver wherever she is. We'll try upstairs first. There she is.
You should speak with Askell if you're here to shop. He won't even let me keep the books anymore after my last mistake. I want to help him, but he won't let me near his ledgers.
Anything I can do to help?
Well, if you can undo my mistake, perhaps Askell will let me help him again. I sent out several invoices the other day, but I made a slight arithmetic error that might cost us dearly. None of the customers seem to have noticed yet. Can you recollect those invoices discreetly?
Oh, that's an interesting quest. Okay, I mean, if it was a mistake and they just need the correct invoice,
There's
then that should be
5
fine.
invoices in total. 4 went to the townsfolk. The last was to go to the Warsworn Fortress, Helmgard, with a traveling merchant. When you have them all, bring them back to me. Oh, and don't mention this to Askell.
Again, I'm always suspicious that quests have like a hidden layer to them, but so far they seem to be pretty straightforward in this game. Like what you see is what you get. What are your thoughts on the Wolds?
The Wolds aren't much if you're looking for excitement. At least, not before the war turned those freemen loose on us.
And she offers healing, but I don't think we need healing. We do not, so
Nice talking to you.
goodbye for now. We'll do this. I do have some sneaking skill, I think, right? Or still, well, just a little bit. Just from the training I got, but maybe that'll be enough. It is funny that they have invoices, even here in like this medieval setting. I'm gonna steal their plants, hopefully they don't mind. They'll grow back, so I don't feel too guilty about it. Alright, guess that's it. Could do gem crafting. I do want to do like some more crafting, maybe in a couple episodes. Not quite yet, but I think it'd be cool to like maybe get into like crafting, and then maybe what I'll do is once we scout out some more of the skill trainers, I can respec to have high crafting, craft some stuff, respec to have like low skills like we did last time, go around, or no skills even, go around, talk to the trainers, and then respec back to what I actually want. Okay, looks like there's another quest giver on the job board. Bandit bounty. A bounty for any bandit armbands turned into him. Sure. We'll get some extra money that way. And the bandit leader. Alright, so we have to take care of Castor, the leader of the bandits. And these are the shops. Alright, well we're going to go in the shops anyway, so might as well try to get some invoices while we're in here if we can.
Good day.
Good day. So what does she do?
Wonder and Soul of the Travelers at your service.
Ah, travelers.
Been a while since I saw someone coming through Ayten.
So the rogue group. And she can unbind gems, okay. What are your thoughts on Ayten?
I'm not from here myself. I know it's got an inn and it's close to Talarain, which is good for me. I mostly come here to recuperate and sell my findings between excursions.
Me too. What is Talarain?
Most would say it's a monster-ridden wasteland. However, if you can deal with those beasts, then there's much treasure to be found there.
I guess that's one of the adjacent areas. We're in the Wolds right now. At least everybody's talking about it, so it definitely sounds like that. Yes, we're in the Wolds. Okay, and Talarain is right there. And there's the fortress. So that's actually not too far away. And then I think one of our main quest objectives is in Amalur to the north. I also want to see what the Cradle of Summer is. I kind of assumed that that would be like the headquarters of the Summer Court, but clearly that's actually Issa, so maybe that's like one of their sanctuaries. I guess we'll find out. Okay, so I guess it's downstairs, which could be good. Might make it easier to find. And a merchant looks
There's
like.
a bed if you're stopping over, a tankard if you're thirsty, and a fire to warm.
I will see what weapons you have. So actually, not a bad longsword. Actually, that's pretty good. Does as much damage as Stormbrand, my greatsword, does. Obviously, it's hard to interrupt and has a 15% chance to steal mana. So not bad. Like if it was like, let's do this. Let's go ahead and equip my sort of more normal weapons. We'll do the longsword and the chakrams. And And then we can compare to those.
Heard about the fire at Rond Farm?
And compare. So it is a little bit better. And this one has 15% chance to steal 15 mana, as opposed to this just has 17% mana increase. 39,000, that's a little pricey. If it was like 15,000, I would seriously consider it, but everything is very expensive, which I guess is good because you want to, get rid of your gold. But I mean, it's got some nice stuff on this set of gloves, but I think I like the burning ones I have a little better. And a very expensive ring, +1 to sorcery abilities. Oh, that could be cool. So I guess like all of our abilities, like lightning and the fire mark, all get +1 like bonus tiers if I had one more point spend them. Like some of them I think are already maxed out, so I guess it doesn't apply to those. I don't know if like it applies to like the next ability up if the ones that have them. But still probably not that good because usually that's just like 3% boost or something, whereas this is like 12% elemental and this is 5% overall damage. So it's a cool effect, but not one that I think we need. What do these guys do? Increases your physical base resistance. That could be useful. I think we're probably good on repair kits for now.
It's dreadful. And what's more,
There was a
what
fire
if
at the
they're
Ron
madly-
farm?
Have you heard of their trouble? Every day they're still sick. The front lines go without the grain they need. Their stores can't last forever.
Well, that's not good.
Always open.
Okay. Oh, and there's a Fate Weaver downstairs, it looks like. Or upstairs. There's more of those around than I thought there would be. But it's kind of convenient. Okay, let's go sneaky mode. Don't see anybody. This should be pretty easy. There's the invoice. As tempting as those are, we will leave the rest of them there because we are not a thief. Alright, well, there's a Fate Weaver there, but he looks tired, so let's let him sleep. I assume he just gives Fate Weaving services, which we're not currently in need of. We'll be back at some point, either to him or one of our other Fate Weaver buddies. In fact, I think Agron's going to meet us in one of these areas. Maybe we'll respec then, we'll see. Not respec, but just like reorganize our skill points. And then what is this? Oh, plant reagent. Okay, cool. That's from the other quest. And looks like, oh, the smithy. Maybe I can sell,
Welcome to the smithy.
thank you. I don't think I really have, well, I do have 2 points from the trainers. Those trainers are definitely worth their weight in gold. So if I salvage his silverware, I get the silver. Cool. I assume you need like higher skill to salvage most things. Yeah, I can salvage white items in other words. But I already sold all of them. I probably should have salvaged them. I'll need the parts eventually.
Welcome to the clanging hammer. Don't see many new faces in Ayten these days.
And I do have
My
a good amount
forge
of
is
gold.
open.
Clanging Hammer, that's a good name for a smith shop. I'd like to sell you some silver.
So you're Ratipus Proxy. I heard that someone was helping him out of his money problems.
Word gets around.
Well, that misfortune couldn't have happened to a nicer person. He was the richest Alfar in town until he lost his shirt in the war. But that looks to be good silver. I'll take it off your hands.
All right.
Forge is yours whenever you need.
Tempted to do more talking, but I also really don't need to hear like every single person's take on the wolds and the town. I think we kind of get the gist of it, and I'm more of a seer. Like I'd rather see with my own eyes. Oh, there's a invoice over here. Okay. We're just gonna be very quiet for a little bit. He's busy at work. Look at him go. So much hammering. %, chance. We have so many lockpicks. Feels like it's been a while since we lockpicked something. Okay. 0% chance. I'm glad that they say that. And we'll just grab that one. And we'll leave him everything else. Alright. And we're on our way. I like this quest because it kind of gives us a motive to go and see all the different shops. Which I probably would have done anyway. Also, that's a cool mountain over there. I'm sure we'll check that out all in due time.
We
Hey,
have
look
to
who it is.
conclude this business quickly. I need this money as soon as you can get it.
He seemed shifty, but the smith did kind of vouch for him, so I sold the silver.
I never thought I'd see the day when I'd be happy to see such a paltry sum. I suppose the townsfolk are happy on my behalf. But let the past lie. I've another item for you. My kerchief. Slightly, worn, but the material is special. Of the sort alchemists employ for handling reagents. Askell Thorin might buy it. He's a stubborn one, but he's weak at haggling. See what you can get out of him.
We've met Askell, so he's the one whose wife has us running around getting these invoices. I thought we might have to like deconstruct that one too, but doesn't sound like it. All right, we'll head back there in a minute. But for now, let's try this building. And it seems like nobody's home, right? I don't see anyone. So we'll just walk inside. I guess it's a safe town if they leave their doors open. Doesn't seem smart with all the bandits about. And what is this? Bookshelf. Yeah, I assumed that if one of brother whoever's books were there, it would tell us. Seems like a rocky area in general. All right, so let's head back in here. See if we can get rid of this handkerchief.
Ratifer has an errand even for me? I'm honored. Tell me what it is you want.
I want to sell you a kerchief.
So, Ratifer's new errand runner is here. Ratifer's been in town for years, but this is the first time I've heard anything from him since he returned from Tewilly over 10 years ago. A messy business, not unlike alchemy. I've seen that rag of his, and I know its virtues. I'll part with some coin for it.
Something seems off here. Like he lost his shirt in the war. Maybe they just mean like because of the war. He's like down in hard times. Cause I was thinking like he actually had lost it like in the war. Like he went out to war and lost all his fortunes and came back. But he's been here for 10 years, it sounds like, in the war. I don't know if it's going on that long or not. But, all right, either way, that part of the mission is complete. Kind of some basic tips here, things we already know. But every once in a while you get a good one too. Convenient that Ratifer is just walking around here.
How go my affairs?
I sold the kerchief for 90 gold.
And I hope you've gotten out of Askell what you wanted for it. I have another item I want you to sell. A pair of daggers. Finwick Ivor collects weapons. Gaudy, gem-encrusted ceremonial ones. But weapons nonetheless. Some gem socketing may be of use.
Okay.
Take whatever you can for them. Just get them out of my sight.
Yeah, I like how this quest is like not super straightforward. Like if you can just do it and get some gold, but if you have the appropriate crafting skills, you can get even more gold. All right, we'll need a crafting station. And
huh? What's this?
Oh, he's the one. Okay, he's the one we need to sell that to. But first, oh, here's the traveling merchant. Okay. Singing Nell.
Strangers strange come to Ayten. Few come by these roads nowadays. A hard gaze falls on Ayten. Many are the burdens and few are the reliefs. Someone must go to Ayten Circle. Someone must call the Erethel.
Also just occurred to me she's not the merchant because the merchant went to the keep, so she must just be like another shopkeeper on the outskirts of town. Also interesting. I don't like these are the plains of Erethel, so I want to ask about those, but I guess I can't. So Ayten Circle, what is that?
A circle of the windstones nearby. When the voices from its stones sing a certain melody, the Erethel will come and end our tribulations. Each stone is a voice in the song. When all have sung in their part, the Erethel will appear. But if not, dark things for these dark times will show instead. The stones. I am unworthy. I do not think they will sing to me. You must go. It must be you. Make the stones sing their song.
I mean, I'll give it a try, but I kind of think it's going to like summon a demon or something they'll have to fight, and not, or that whatever this Erethel is not going to be the savior she hopes it is. But I'll see what I can do.
You will? Ayten Circle is to the south of town. Each stone carries a note of the song. in the right order. They form the song as it was to be sung. But they will not suffer a cacophony. If the songs you play will not call the Erethel, it will call darker things for these dark times.
So maybe you just play it until you get the song, or until you can get the right order for the song and have to fight things in the meantime. How does the song go?
Everyone knows the song. It starts on the highest note and descends down the scale. Wait a moment. Perhaps it was start at the lowest note and descend up. Well, something like that anyway.
Alright, well, we'll try it both ways and probably fight something in the meantime. Tell me about yourself, Singing Nell.
Hoping to hear a song for coin from old Nell. I haven't sung for years, stranger. Not since the war started.
That's a shame.
Ratifer. After a decade, he begs me payment for the ring. And so his promise is finally broken. Very well. I should be lucky to die unmarried rather than a widow.
I'm not sure I followed that. He begs me payment for the ring. Begs me payment for... Is he trying to sell her his ring? Were they engaged? And so his promise is finally broken. Very well. I should be lucky to die unmarried rather than a widow. I'm not quite following there. It seems like there was something between them. So now she's happy to be divorced, and I guess she's keeping the rings. Now he wants payment for it because she's keeping it. Maybe that's what she means. Anyway,
Flutter away.
I'm sure we'll sort that out later on in the quest. This could be a hard one to... Although she's meditating, so maybe if she just keeps meditating and gets really deep in thought. Or if I hide behind this post. Nope, I can harvest the star thistle. Oh, I had a second of orange there. Maybe I broke line of sight. Maybe I could use one of those distraction things if they work on... I'm not sure if they work on non-combat enemies. This could be a hard one. Maybe she runs away after we do the quest with the ring? Otherwise, I'm not sure how to do this. Maybe you need more sneak skill.
Greetings!
Greetings. We do only have 1 point. Alright, so is that all the shops? Have we been in this one yet? Oh, actually, let's go ahead and pause the video here, or end the video here. And we come back, we'll explore any buildings in town we haven't seen yet, and then try to wrap up some of these quests and start exploring the world. So, thank you guys for watching, take care, and I'll see you again soon. Hello friends, welcome back. We are here in the village of Ayten, first town of the plains of Erethel. And we do have to give this guy the daggers, but first, let's add a gem to it, which I believe we can do at this station here. And I'm not sure it really matters which gem we add, just so it's a gem. Which one is that? This one, probably. Pawns could mean pawn shop, but it could also mean that, like, the villagers or myself as a pawn. But we'll see. If I socket a gem or two into their hilt. Okay. So let's take a look at the gem slots. Weapon and utility. Alright, what I don't want to do... This is alchemy. Wait a minute. Downstairs.
A customer?
I don't want to use any of my good gems or good shards, so we'll just do some basics here. And we do have... Yeah, really good sage crafting, actually, so... It's our best skill. So we could make some really good ones, but not going to now. Alright, so we need a weapon gem and a utility gem. Let's do... What's a... This is utility. Okay, I got it. I wonder what you can get if you do like a protection shard as a weapon slot. Seems counterintuitive. Let's do... Oop, didn't mean to do that. Let's just do 2 ice shards. 10% mana is actually not bad. We should have plenty of these guys, so that's fine. In fact, you know what? Do I actually have... I might already have a gem. Yeah, I already have the mage's gem. I guess I could use that, but maybe I'll save that for something else. So we'll do the Diviner's Gem. We'll confirm socketing, and now we just need a Weapons Gem. So do I have any poison ones? I have some Lambent Poison and a Cloudy Poison. Ah, I don't like that it goes back to the top when you select it. I'd rather it just let you double click. Alright, a little poison damage. Before we do that, just because I'm curious, even though I'm sure we've done this before. So protection gives you piercing damage. That's ironic. And a decent amount too. Wait, Lambent, I just want to use Cloudy. I don't want to give him anything too good. Because my guess is the quest probably doesn't really care, although maybe somehow it's programmed to. But it seems a lot easier to program the quest to just be like, if there's a gem, give more money. Regardless of what the gem actually is. Alright, the daggers have been made.
A customer?
Oh, also,
if you're heading east to the ruins of
sure, shopkeeper, let's just sell some junk. Not a
Tal'Rain,
lot.
Or heading to the warfront. I see. Very well.
Not really sure why we have. I guess we have more potions and things. Does seem like our inventory is a little more full than it used to be, but I'll work on cleaning that out some other time. Alright, so now that we have the dagger ready, let's go ahead and
Stranger
sell
to
it.
Ayten, I'm the law in this town. Keep the peace and you are welcome to stay. If not, then you had best leave. If you need to trade, visit Banron, our smithy, and Askell deals in alchemy. And there's a general dealer staying at the inn.
Good to know, but I would rather sell you these daggers.
Ratifer's aid, right? Let me take a look at what you have there. By the gods! All Alfar know these daggers. These were given to the heroes of the Battle of Gallifore Plains. Ratifer got these for saving Rathir from the Tuatha. Will you look at that stone? Shining like the day it was set into the blade. I'll take these off your hands. They must be preserved.
So it seems like he did do well in the war, although he's fallen in hard times. I've come about the bounty. I haven't actually finished these yet, but I'll ask him about it.
Oh, really? Someone finally answers to my posting? Well, do you have anything to turn in?
Not yet.
I didn't think you'd be all talk. Since you seem like the genuine article, I'll give you a special incentive. I'll pay for each armband you bring me, but bring me a handful, show me you're making a dent in those bastards, and I'll see you're paid proper. Keep the peace.
Something seems a little bit weird about this quest. A little immoral, but I mean they are bandits and these are hard times. So unfortunately the best way to get rid of them is probably just to kill them. Okay. I'm not sure we've actually faced any bandits quite yet. There's that one there, but we can't really... Oh, let's go back to Ratifer now that we sold the daggers. See what else he has. But pretty soon we'll move outside of the village, because I do want to do some more combat.
Hello there, stranger.
What is it you need, stranger? How go my affairs?
I sold the daggers.
Good. Sell this ring as well. There is a recluse who lives on the edge of town. Nell. The ring meant something to her long ago. Age has taken its luster, but the potion from an acid solution will make it shine once more. Nell will pay handsomely for that, I think.
The potion from an acid solution. So what do I do with this?
It goes to Singing Nell, the hermit near town. She has a dowry, some gold saved away, I know it. The ring's tarnished with the years, but there's a secret. Douse it with acid solution and that should wash it clean.
Alright, well I'm not sure I know how to make acid solution. Is that just like a poison? Any kind of poison potion maybe? Let's go back to the workbench and see what we can do. There might also be some details in the quest log. But yeah, it does seem like there's some kind of history between him and Nell if he has a ring that's precious to her. Maybe we'll find out more about what that really is. And he mentioned a dowry. So, Alright, yeah, that's all it says. I don't know if we have a recipe for like acid solution. Nope, we are out of Scarlet Flowstone, unfortunately. mean, let's do the Serpent's Venom, because the Flesh Eater takes Black Ahash, which we need. So I don't know if this is what the quest is looking for. And if so, how do I apply it? I wonder if any like the invoices and things are taking up my inventory, like the Red Legion daggers. But ironically, we probably can't. I think I forgot to put this into the daggers, didn't I? Oh, because I could have got more money for that. But all right. Oh, that's interesting too. So maybe some of these I just need to put in my chest. Okay, I guess the ring might actually be a ring. No, I think I had all these. I did look at my inventory before, and some of these are actually pretty good, but I think the ones we have are still better. This one is very tempting because it has 6% reduced mana costs and some other nice bonuses, but I think the damage and the damage resistance is probably still a little bit better. So where is this ring that he gave me? Oh, Radifer's ring, there it is. You might be able to clean it with using the burning acid solution. So is that, maybe I need the recipe, and if I do need the recipe, I'm going to guess it's going to be somebody in town. So that this quest is not like super hard. Or I guess you could probably just buy it from this guy, honestly. Let's see. Nope, he doesn't have any. He doesn't also have acid solution. Interesting. I mean, I see like Flesh Eater, like I can
Very well.
use the potion I just made, but I don't think, I doubt it's going to do anything. I mean, it'll give me the effect from it, but it's not going to update the quest. So is this a recipe that I just don't have? That seems very possible. Guess it could be a more advanced recipe. Fate Potion, what does that do? Oh! I didn't mean to make that, but I meant to inspect it. Alright, well. Instantly grant you enough power to enter Reckoning mode. Interesting, although we really don't use that, so kind of a waste. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder. Maybe it's just a potion I don't have the recipe for. All right. Well, let me do this because I do want to advance the quest. Actually, you know what? Okay. Let's come back to this quest, and I'm going to make a note right here. I need to look up this quest and see where to get the acid spray, which I assume I have to craft, and I probably just never grabbed the recipe or never discovered the recipe. Maybe it's something totally different. And I also need to know about the Issa Fey blades, how to make those. I guess it's also, I don't know.
Can I help?
A recipe I don't have, perhaps? You don't really need recipes for that kind of crafting, so yeah, I'm not quite sure how to do these quests. I'll have to just look it up. And then, yeah, when sell the ring really just points me to where to eventually take it to. Okay, we do have to go east for a couple different things. Let's head north first. Ooh, it's a pretty flower. See what's on this side of town. Oh. Bandit assassin. Goodness, no, I've taken off the bounty. Okay, let's get old buddy here. Need to dash into them. Blink into them. Didn't quite get him there. And a level up, awesome. We We were right at the edge of that for a while. Okay, let's go ahead and increase our abilities. I already forgot which I was going to actually put points into before. Let's do... Also, we have more than 99 lockpicks, which is why it took a second tier. Persuasion could be useful, or maybe alchemy. Oh, that's nice. All alchemical recipes are discovered. And this is what? You can craft epic gems. Let's grab that for now. And then I'll probably make some epic gems once I get into crafting in a little bit. Although, if I have to respec to get better at crafting anyway, I don't really need that one. So let's actually take him and put him in Persuade. Don't think I'll need that for the bribery, but I probably will for random quests and things. Alright, let's add one more point to Axie. And then one more point to Lightning. And then we still need 4 more points, it looks like, to get to the next tier. So we could do these, but they don't have Feyblade attacks, right? Yeah. And this just adds like a little bit of extra damage to your Feyblade special attack. So I think the best thing to do is just going to be reducing casting cost. Kind of boring, but it helps. I think what I'll probably do is just keep going until I get Paragon, use that for another couple levels, and then switch over to be like a full mage build at that point. So that we can kind of enjoy both builds for a decent portion of the game. Oh, I hit the wrong button. But it still remembers it. Okay, good. Alright, level up complete. Let us continue. And I don't want to accidentally go to another area, which I might if I go this way. So let's actually go back down here. I see some more tasty health potion ingredients. Maybe I should put more points in alchemy though. Increase our chance of finding some ingredients. There's a hidden cache over here. Some nice potions. Thank you, thank you. And what is this place? Just like a bandit camp? I like their outfits though, they're kind of cool looking. Not too difficult. And not too much loot either, unfortunately. I do see a chest though. Butcher's daggers. We don't really use daggers, so we'll have to sell those. Getting all the reagents I don't want. Alright, let's select a new quest here. And actually I'm going to go back to the map. So we have... Let's kill Caster Red Hand. Get that bounty. Off with the head. I don't know... I don't actually have any Freeman armbands, I don't think, or at least I didn't notice them when I was picking up the loot there. Okay. So Caster shouldn't be too far now. Ooh, lots of black hash. This is nice. Could be a good area for farming off screen if I need to. Although I think at this point we can afford to buy potions if we need them. And just checking again. Oh, he's in the new area. Ah. Alright, let's stay here just because I'm paranoid about that thing where the leveling is set when you enter a new area, so I don't want to go. Then, being honest, I probably won't actually get another level by the time I'm through wandering around here, but let's explore the world a little bit more, and then we'll gather our party and venture forth. Although our party is only the 2 of us. And all of you guys, I guess. It's one big party.
Welcome to Ayten.
Brigand's Quarter.
Enjoy your stay in Ayten.
I thought the town I was in was Ayten.
Ayten is a quiet little town. Most of the crime comes from travelers passing through or those damn freemen.
Oh, this is the jail. Well, if there's a jail, why am I murdering all these people? Couldn't I just put them in the jail?
Oh, you're not allowed in there, stranger. Don't think you want to be sent either. Just stay out of trouble and you'll never have to see those prison bars.
Yeah, I guess the last jail I saw was not very pleasant. It just occurred to me, you probably don't go to Issa in that prison area for a quest line. You probably go there if you commit a crime. And all those threshes and like super high level enemies are there to guard you so that you can't just like bust your way out, or at least not easily. And I'm guessing this is probably the same thing. This is probably just where you go if you break the law. What are your thoughts on the Freeman?
Bandits and thieves. I'd lock them all up if I could.
And the wolves?
It's a quiet place in Erethel. Not much goes on here and it doesn't see many travelers.
Just some bandits, it seems. Alright, well, we won't head in there then. There is an Ayten circle, and is that also... Yeah, it's in this area. Okay, cool. But at this point, I probably would have just left anyway. Can't resist it. It's a cute little covered bridge. First one of those we've seen. I like it. And there are bandits here ambushing us. Not too surprised. Point your dagger at me. Feels like a challenge. I feel like a firebender. And I guess a lightning bender? Actually, I think firebenders could build lightning if I recall correctly. And it looks like Axie has abandoned me for now. Still got my sword. Hopefully we can get some armbands. Nope, just gold. Interesting. Hey, big guy. He's cool looking. And a goose. All kinds of farm animals here. Some greaves. And looks like there's a little plant behind here. Some sea flax. There's a quest giver up here and some other caches too. I've discovered it, but how do I get down there? The Rond Farm. Wasn't there a farm around here that they were talking about, or am I conflating that with something else? Everything's a blur now. I guess I could have just come up the stairs here, but... Alright, let's grab one more hidden treasure trove. We'll go through all this gear when we're at the shop next.
My head! Draw your weapon! No. No! Please help, stranger. Madness from the river tainted the grain. Eating grain breeds sickness in the mind. We need help.
Oh, so they have some kind of disease, I guess? Maybe I need to make a potion or something. What happened to the grain?
The river. Something in the water grows into the grain. Oh, the grain's meant to be shipped to Melsenshire, but can't spread madness. Crenault. Go to Crenault. Strange man. Jenica traveled there. Must have done something. Poison river with madness. Ayten, no help. If grain reaches troops, end up like Denry, caged, murderous.
All right, so this stranger seems to have poisoned the wheat here, knowing it would go to the troops. I guess he's a traitor to his kind. I'll help track him down.
Jenica, tainted water. Crenault.
So the guy's name is Jennifer, assuming he didn't like change his name or use an alias. And Crenault must be one of the towns near here. All right.
By the gods, these visions.
And then is he doing the same thing? Yeah, I think he's either eaten a little bit more wheat or had a little bit too much water to drink. Hopefully the animals are okay. Alright, and I see some more free men. I feel like it should be like free men down there. And then go to Ayten Circle. Oh, that's the musical tone one. Okay, let's take out a few more bandits. Get it out of our system. And there's a shrine too. We might be heading to a different area now, but I'm not going to worry too much. But I had the Beyblade, or the chakrams out. I saw them striking and just wasn't fast enough on the dodge. There we go, Freeman armband. I'll try to get a few before I get back to him. Okay, now we're actually getting somewhere. Wonder if it's like a random drop. Lots of healing potions. Wonder if more potions drop when you're in hard mode. I'm probably just imagining it though. Alright, Axie, hope you're ready. Let's rumble. Yeah, well, I enjoy the heavy armor and the ability to use a sword and have relentless assault. Even our little stompy ability, I could see it being very fun to just be like a dodgy mage that has just like tons of spells and tons of mana. Because we don't have too many spells right now. We do have a decent bit of mana though. Alright, let's start using some of our 103 locks. Hey, didn't break one there. Some more potions and things. Any more armbands? There's another one. Alright, cool. So let's grab this hollow log, and then we'll go to the circle. Oh, once we kill these bandits. And grab some more armbands. Now they're spawning. Master Mana Potion, that could be cool. Yeah, I think I'll probably do an episode in the not super distant future where we'll do a bunch of crafting and gem making and potion making and kind of get an armament out. Sort of be our own quartermaster. And then kind of have a really fun build based on that. What is this guy? Oh, I think I just harvested him already. There is, however, a hollow log here. Some white gear and the giant stones. I like how like the sunlight's coming down to hit them. Alright. Well, let's kill the bandits first. They're not supernatural. They're also not bandits. That's a wolf. Well, that was a bandit. Watch out for the wolf. Those guys are fast. Gotta get this guy back for shooting me. And oh, the wolf is like trembling. Looks like a painful death. Okay, so there's high stone. They all call it high stone. Lowest stone. Gotcha. So it's either lowest to highest or highest to lowest. I was thinking we'd have to like hit them to test them, and so it might take a few tries and summon a few enemies, but this way we'll only need to test one or the other. So let's do, no, wait, are they in the same order though? I think she said they were. Lowest, low, highest, oh, middle, and high. Okay, that makes sense. They're not really in order, so we'll do lowest, and we'll do low, and we'll skip the highest one for now. Do middle. High. And highest. The circle of windstones hum with energy. Do you wish to accept the blessing of the Arethel? I do. That's cool. Got on the first try. Would have been cool to fight whatever like demon they summoned, but it probably would have just been like a thresh or another being Reist fighting. Okay. Let's real quick. I want to see what that effect is. I guess it's this one. +1 health regen. Yeah, seems to be. Okay, well, that's cool. It's not game breaking, but a nice long lasting effect. Let's head back into town this way. We can grab some more loot on the way. Ooh, not them. Who's attacking me? Maybe I just hit that by accident so the music started. No, somebody... Oh, Axie's going on a rampage and killing the poor innocent deer. Guess I should keep my pets better trained. A very pretty area. Seems like a nice place to live besides the bandits. And is the well? Yes. No, no. Axie. Alright. For a second there I forgot that I could actually unsummon him. Very useful. I'll probably sell a lot of this gear off camera if I remember. And Shoes of the Blaze. If we have anything good, I'll let you guys know, but I'm guessing we probably don't. Okay, let's head back to Nell. We're not going to give her the ring yet, but I will let her know that I completed the ritual and I got the blessing, but oh, she's gone. She must be in town doing some errands or something. Okay. Invoice obtained. And that's Caster still. Okay, so Nell is in town. She's a hermit, but I guess she still goes into town from time to time. Which seems to be the secret here.
You have played the song, and the Arethel did not come. I had thought that something might change, but no. The blessings of the heavens will never come, just as the lost of Ayten can never be recovered. Thank you, stranger, for showing me this.
Well, glad I could give it a try. Yeah, I think this was the farm they were mentioning. Tell me about the Ron farm.
The last remaining farm in the Wolds. There has been much talk of it, how Denrit and Allret Rond have gone mad. Even Finwick refuses to investigate, so wary is he of catching the madness.
And I just like trampled right in there, but luckily the madness only seems to come from eating the hay or maybe drinking the water, so, or the wheat rather, not the hay.
Flutter away.
So I think we're probably safe.
What's this?
All right, well, speaking of the hay, I think it's time for me to hit the hay, so I'm going to end the episode here. But as always, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you have a great day or night, and I'll see you again soon.